I did the
It doesn't have a bleeder, first of all. Okay, the bleeder is the main thing that it's on these blades. I just don't have a market for that. A good one here.
And the market died a couple years back.
And it died a little bit.
I'm getting out of the business.
Okay.
So I got a whole shitload of tools and you
Okay.
name it, I've got it.
So I just got this sign from a manager who runs this Portillo's restaurant. And I know Portillo's became national chain now, but they used to be only in Chicago. If you guys don't have one by you and you are ever in Chicago, in a city or in suburbs, we have quite a few of them, you gotta try the amazing Italian beef or a Polish sausage. Great place to have a quick bite, really tasty. I think they recently upgraded. He had a bunch of these signs. They removed the old ones and they put in new ones. Curbside pickup, number 11. I wonder if this is gonna be worth some money one day, because you know they started doing this when the pandemic hit. You would wait in line. They had like 20 spots. Nobody could go into the restaurant. You would have your spot. You would have to text your name and they would bring your food out. So maybe 30 years from now this sign might be worth something, but anyway, it's gonna go outside on my wall with the rest of the signs. Very cool.
Not even using it.
Okay.
Bought it off Amazon.
So you can't ship it back to them?
No, it's been I've had it for about a year.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, pretty cool. So never used?
Never used, never even opened. I ended up using the Sawzall on it and that was it. They were 10 by 10 by 16 timbers.
Okay.
Took 7 guys just to lift one timber up.
Really?
And they were the number 2 ground treated timbers. Yeah, I bought it off of Amazon. And here's another thing too. I just recently had a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I've been a contractor all my life.
You doing good or?
I'm getting there, but I'm getting out of the business.
Okay.
So I got a whole shitload of tools and you
Okay.
name it, I've got it.
So listen, power tools definitely I'll be interested in, but like brand names, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Bosch, the DeWalt's, the Milwaukee's, not so much like Craftsman or Ryobi. It's just I got too much of that stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm just gonna load up the truck and bring it, and you tell me what you want and what you don't want.
Okay. I'll definitely make you an offer, you know. Let's see.
Yeah, I was watching this is my first time here. I was watching your YouTube videos.
Oh yeah? Okay. So you're local here.
You ever catch that guy with the guitar that stole your guitar?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
You prosecuted him?
So he had his rap sheet was like this.
Oh, no
okay?
shit.
So he had compulsive guy that needs to steal every day, you know. So he's got enough problems the way it is. The way I approached it, long as you guys get me my guitar back, okay, and what we call in the industry 86 them, that means he can't
he's
come in.
banned from the store.
He's
Yeah,
banned. You know, I mean he's
banned from the property.
from the property. Yeah.
Right.
So I got my guitar back and I'm happy, you know.
I was watching the video and I'm like, those guys better hurry up and jump in the truck because he's on a bike. He's gonna be gone. Sure enough, he was gone. And then I saw the lady that was trying to pawn the Movado.
Yeah, that's a classic
I'm
one.
like, why? I guess I better not bring my Movado in.
Hi guys, how are you?
What do you need to get out of this one?
What are you offering, bro? I was thinking maybe $250. I bought it for $700.
Yeah. So here's what I'm seeing now new, what are available that's sold. One sold for $450, the other one
Yeah.
for $500.
Yeah.
I'll give you half. I'll do half of 500. I'll do 250. That's max. I can't go any higher.
We got a deal.
That works?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sounds good. I do need your
Because
idea.
I've been out of work for 90 days because of this stroke.
Okay.
I'm burning through my money that I've saved up.
So you're not gonna continue?
You know what? I don't have no use of my left hand very good. It's like,
Yeah. Well, you're still doing pretty good. I mean, we have a very good friend of the shop that comes in here, and he had a stroke and almost completely paralyzed on the left side. He's dragging his foot.
Still?
He can't move. And this is now 3 years later. You know.
oh, I got something for him to check out then. You might want to write this down for your guy, your friend.
Okay.
Strokebreakthrough.com. It's a place in Boca Raton, Florida. It's a doctor, and what they do is they have this treatment for
Stroke what? What was?
Strokebreakthrough.com, and what they do is they treat people with Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay.
So this doctor decided to start doing it on stroke patients, and
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thank you.
these people, this medicine that they use on these people, oh my God, it's
Looks good.
yeah.
Did you try them yet, or?
Nah, I'm not to that point yet. It's
Okay.
like $6 grand for these shots.
Wow.
Insurance doesn't cover
All
it.
right. Here's 250. Okay,
Okay.
for you. Appreciate you. And I hope you get you recover quickly. You know, it
It's,
takes time.
I'm telling you, dude, it's taken so much out of me.
Yeah, I believe you. So, my mom had 2 strokes and 2 heart attacks.
Oh.
This is a while back.
That's got
And
to be
after
tough.
after the second stroke, she was actually completely paralyzed on the left side and never recovered. And her speech was a problem too. And then on top of it, she had another heart attack after that, and then the second heart attack, she was gone. You know, but
Sorry to hear that.
this is a while back now, but you know, she was born with a heart disease, so there was always a chance, and she lived a lot longer than they expect. You know, the doctor said she would. So, yeah,
You guys buy the DVD movies?
we don't anymore.
Yeah,
We used to buy.
because
Yeah.
I've got a.
No.
I
We still
love
buy a
them.
little bit of Blu-rays, but no DVDs.
Yeah, I don't have no Blu-rays.
See,
Just the regular
everybody's
DVDs.
streaming everything
I know.
now, so it's hard to sell them.
That's why mine are sitting there.
You want this or you don't care?
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
All right, my friend.
I'm telling you, my
All right, I'm gonna look around.
potential legal.
Oh, yeah, I'm such a huge fan, man. I'm such a huge fan. Sherman,
Where are you at in New York? What part?
you speak Deutsch?
What?
Do you speak German?
I don't speak German. I speak Polish.
Well, you know what? My family's from Germany. That's Poland now. It actually says it on my birth certificate. Schlesien, native Schlesien.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean Germany is Poland now?
When my parents came here in 1959, when the war was over, Russia gave part of Germany to Poland. It's called Schlesien. I want to get to talk all the time to visit our mother buried behind the church.
Got you.
Schlesien, native Schlesien.
Yeah, that sounds German.
Poland, I live in a very big Polish community, and I go to all the Polish butcher shops. It's the same thing as Germany. Everything's smoked, the livermores.
Yeah, we love the name schnitzel. I know.
And schmaltz.
Yeah, schmaltz.
Yeah. Yo, Pete, it's me, Steven, again. That's my uncle over here. We're in New York, Queens, New York. We love watching your videos, man.
I appreciate Queens, New York. Okay, Steven. So I'm giving you a shout out on a video. On the next video, you're gonna be in
I
it.
would love that. I would love that.
All right.
And his name is Norbert. Norbert.
You got it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for calling. All right. So you were probably right about these.
Paying a little bit too high.
Well, because Mike was interested in some of them, right? And they're beautiful knives, but
No, I personally like them. They're not a
so
brand
they're
name that everyone
IPAC,
knows.
right? Survival USA. The way they're made, like the steel is so thick, the handles are so beautifully done. Look at these sheets. I mean, they're almost like a Randall quality knife sheet, you know, like nicely finished.
But they don't have the marketing that they have.
And, you know, so I paid up. And he sells to us a lot. You know,
Yeah.
this guy comes in here quite often. And I like dealing overall with him. He's a nice guy. But I think this time he got me. I paid, you know, almost $400 for all of these. And then we looked up, Mike, like, oh, maybe I'll buy all of them from you. Then we are going through them and they're selling like only 50, 48, 27.
Yeah.
You know,
And I
so,
told you as he's walking on his car, like he always wants a little bit too much money.
so well, he said 450, right? And I settled, you know, at 375 for him. Yeah. Then you have a big blade like this, almost like a machete. Yeah, it's a nice heavy piece, but unfortunately, this was only going for like $85. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and the
That's
little
probably
ones,
for new, right?
huh? And they're all new. Well, these are new. He bought them new, and he never did anything with them, and they always sat, you know, in those sheets, and
Yeah, 'cause
none of them.
I know he did the flea markets and
Yeah,
sold, you know. But
he would flip them on a flea market, so they don't show. I mean, they just so clean overall and nice, you know. So they have two names on them: the CFK, Carley Company, it says, and then like knife like this. All of a sudden, I found one that sold on auction for like $16.99 from that, and that guy apparently is selling. The guy who makes these, one after another, he puts them on auction and they just go, and sometimes he lets them go for like $14. So I think we're gonna lose our
you could
ass
always
on this.
make one of those viral videos. I've seen the one of Britney Spears swing him around and stuff. You could maybe do one of those.
I'll go Brittany on you. I'll go Brittany on you. So yeah, this was. I mean, we'll get our money back. They're still nice. We'll average it out probably $30-40, and there's 11 knives here. I'll get my money back. But yeah, I should have paid a little bit more attention on these. You know, you win some, you lose some. What do you got there?
I got a few different things. I got 3 of these.
Protective carpet film. Also, these are the rolls that if you got like, you want to protect the carpet doing construction or something, you can roll these out.
Yeah,
And they kind of self-sticking to the carpet, right?
correct, correct. Yeah. So 2 unopened, 1 opened with like maybe 3 feet cut.
Gotcha. Okay. And how long they are? They are 200 feet. Okay. I wonder what these go for these days. I used to use these couple
Paid,
times. when we
paid
did-
80 for the 3.
Oh, you paid 80?
For the 3.
This
Okay.
they're sending over.
So most of them are
No,
selling
we
right
generally
around
will either
between
email
30
an
to
invoice
40
or you
bucks a
can
roll.
whichever was more comfortable for you.
I would prefer to sell these here in the shop instead of online because the shipping will kill you a little bit online, you know? What do you need to get out of them, you say?
If I can get maybe 20 each for these since they're unopened, and maybe 15 for the open one.
I'll do 50 bucks even. So 20 I'll do on this. This one that it's open, I'll do 10 bucks, so 50 bucks.
I'll take that.
That works?
Yeah.
Awesome. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
I got a few other things.
All right, what do you got?
This is where's the paintball gun.
So those we actually, the paintball guns we stopped buying like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have a market for that. A good one here.
And the market died a couple of years back.
And it died a little bit, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's,
Well, when paintball guns, as expensive as they are, you can buy a real gun.
well, different ball game, but yeah. So sorry on that.
Okay.
But you got a knife?
Yeah, I got a knife.
And the last thing.
D2 steel, brand new. Button lock.
Just 3/4.
Very
Oh, okay,
clean.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Looks
hear you
like
zero.
it's been never used.
I was gonna say.
Man,
that
how
seems
light it
high.
is. Is this titanium or something?
Aluminum.
Aluminum?
Aluminum
it feels,
grips, D2 steel on the blade.
feels very,
So,
very
it's
light.
just
And then
approved.
that's
I'm
for the
gonna get
warranty.
you a copy. I'm
It's got a
gonna-
lifetime
Do you want me
warranty,
to
so
throw-
whoever does buy it.
So I'll be honest with you, this model and this brand, I gotta look it up. I'm not
Okay. So
super
I'll throw a
familiar
copy
with
of
it.
the receipt in the, envelope with it.
What did you end up paying for it when it was when
So
you
just
got it?
that
Do you
text
know?
I sent you. Hopefully you got it.
After
Just
tax and
send me the
everything, I
address
think it
you
was
want
right
shipped to,
around
I'll tag it right
$45,
away,
$48.
We'll get it shipped off to you.
So I'm looking like maybe 30 for it. just
In
since
this
it
case-
just sat in the drawer.
I
Yeah,
don't see
in
like
this
a
case, I'm
model
just gonna
listed
go
on it.
Who's ever got the most competitive rate, just to kind of keep the cost down, but.
So look, here's one that that's sold pre-owned. Somebody's selling as a used one, but $15.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a new one for 45, so different color handle, obviously.
And style blade.
Yeah, 39,
Yeah,
25.
yeah, more than likely it will. be
Little bit all over the
oversized
place.
because
I
it's
mean,
not like an
what are you
oversized
thinking? What do you want to get out of
package,
this?
so-
This is the model right here.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Was looking for 30, but I mean, I'd be okay with 20.
Yeah.
That's all I can
it's-
do.
it's almost
But
like a
yeah,
finish
because
version,
I will
so-
not get more than like 30,
Goes on
35
the
bucks
channel.
out of it here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Alright.
20's fine.
So, all right, cool. So we got 50,
No,
and
just-
20,
Okay.
70 bucks.
We do get.
All right.
a lot
and
of
Anything
I got,
else?
Yeah, I got some old
viewers
jewelry.
that buy
Not sure
stuff
what it
on
is.
YouTube videos just because, you know, they want
Some
something,
pearls?
you know,
Pearls here.
featured
Okay.
on
One of the couple of the pearls popped out on this one, but I don't know where they stand.
So unfortunately, this is just plated stuff. It's not real gold.
That's good to know. That's actually I was coming to actually even find out.
Yeah, they're old. They're vintage, especially the pearls. And I don't think they're real either.
Yeah.
You know, they're too perfect. So unfortunately, this I'm not gonna be interested in.
No, that's fine. And then I don't know anything about this.
Yeah,
I
let's see.
figured it's worth a look.
Yeah, sure. You never know. It's heavy. It's heavy, but it's Avon. It's also plated. It's not real gold.
Okay.
So
No, it's better to know than just to sit and
Yeah.
wonder.
no problem. If
Okay.
this was real, you got some weight to it, but it's not. So
Okay.
all right, I do need your ID so I can write you up for all this. All right, my friend. 20, 40, 60, 70. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You said you put how much? 10 cents in
10
it?
cents, yeah.
Okay, but you didn't. Did you crank
Yeah,
hard enough?
I cranked it, yeah.
And nobody answered.
Nobody answered, huh?
And now you want your 10 cents back?
Yeah, where's my 10 cents?
I'll give you credit of 20 cents.
Okay, there you go.
Find something for 20 cents.
Yeah, you can't. You got nothing in here. It's like you try to find penny candy anymore. You can't.
I'll give you these steel pennies. How about that? I'm asking $1, a steel penny.
I don't need one.
No?
It says Roosevelt dime.
It's a steel penny.
Is it?
Uncirculated.
Pretty much nowadays, a dime is about a penny. I was thinking, you know, my first car I ever bought, brand new, I was like 23, I think, and I bought a 77 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, and it was like $7,300.
What year was that?
77.
So I was 7 years old.
So
Okay.
$7,300. Now go buy a Chevy Impala or a Caprice. What are they? 45, 50
Well,
grand.
there's no more Caprice, I think,
Well,
but you can still buy an Impala, I
Impala,
think, or whatever.
Yeah, but like a
45 grand,
SS,
50
yeah.
grand, you
So
know,
what-
because that's the
what's
average
that,
now.
What's that? How much is that inflation? What
Inflation,
percent?
huge, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much were you making too, let's say in 77, you remember, per hour? How much was it? $2?
Under $5, yeah. Probably 3. I was at the post office, so I was making decent money.
I remember my first job, 1985. I was freshman in high school, and I was working for this Polish deli. They were paying me $2.25 an hour,
Yeah.
cutting bread all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I moved up, and I was serving sausage, right, and cutting cold meats and stuff. It bumped me up to like $2.75.
Well, here, this is even better. When I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever, I was cutting lawns and cleaning gutters for the neighbors, you know, climbing up,
Yeah.
getting their gutters clean and stuff. I'd get a couple bucks, you know. I would go to the store. I had a bunch of friends because I had money, you know.
Right.
So I would buy comic books. I'd buy
Candy.
Slurpee candies and
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Now I had the best comic book collection of anybody in the neighborhood. And then in the 70s, somebody goes, "Oh, I buy old comics. I'll give you what you paid for them." Like 10 cents. I had the golden or the silver
Oh my
age
gosh.
of comics. I had from 62 on. I had comics through the 60s to 68. But I had the first editions of Spider-Man, and all those. I know what they're worth now.
Couldn't you wait 50
I know.
years?
I know. I would have been able to retire if I would have held on to them.
Oh, here's another guy who wants his 10 cents.
Okay, so
What do you got?
Here's this one guy that was trying to get rid of that sports stuff. He showed me these plates he's trying to get rid of. These are like plates from the printing press.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from the Tribune. His dad worked there, and he has these different plates.
Huh, how big they are?
Big. They're big, like this big.
Are they heavy?
No, they're thin. They're thin.
They're
little,
thin?
Yeah, for printing the newspaper.
Really interesting. And this is from what era? Like, so this would be... Oh, this is not that old. 2008 is the date on it.
Yeah, let me see if there's any more. I took, you know, he said it's like this, and then there's some other ones. Let's see this one.
Carrying on White Sox. Okay.
Let's see if
I have no idea what that could be worth.
The
You
old
know?
ones are worth money. The old wood ones.
Yeah, like old ones,
yeah,
but
look,
not like
here's what he's got. This
1,
stuff.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5
look
of
at-
them.
look at- Here's 756. This
Did you
was,
do any research? Do you know what they
I don't
go
know.
for?
I'm asking you because
Okay.
because this is the same guy that had the other stuff, and you said it's not worth your
Yeah.
while, and it's not worth for me to get it for you. You know what I mean?
So I gotta do a little bit of research on these and see if they bring anything, you know.
Yeah, the plates,
So
printing plates or
Yeah.
whatever. You know the.
yeah,
And it's like a thin little, it's like metal. It's like, I don't know if it's aluminum maybe?
I think they put them on a rolls actually, right? Because as the paper going, something like that.
Yeah, but
so.
it's like a thin piece of, metal. Oh my God.
Yeah, 25,
Listen, he was
$3.99,
He sounds like he wanted like a lot of money for him.
99 cents on auction. Yeah. These are just regular papers here, but whatever the ones that we saw here,
Like that.
like
thing.
this, yeah.
And what is that?
So, because that's with the Cubbies.
yeah, and
2016, you know.
$25. So he's obviously deranged.
Yeah. I mean, they might look cool as an artwork on a wall, you know, if you pick them up for a couple bucks, but to flip it to make any money, I don't think they're worth
No,
it.
I think he was saying like I don't
Hundreds?
know if maybe something like 50 or $100 or something. I was like, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking you because I figure you know this stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I want to show this. This just sold, and it's a viewer buy. Build a road for a Matchbox models. It's a pretty cool piece. I used to get a lot more of these, and lately it's very hard to find these. This is from like mid-60s, I think. Should be a date on it somewhere. Yeah, 1967. Pretty cool, but you know what the best thing about this is, guys? All complete. Like nobody ever took anything out of this box. The box shows a lot of wear on the outside, but inside all the pieces are like brand new. So very cool sell. And you know what also is cool? A buyer, Matthew, he reached out to me and he said to say on a video to Stacy, his wife, to tell her, thank you Stacy for letting Matthew buy this. So there you go, guys. Very cool piece. I hope you enjoy it, and I appreciate the sale over here. Thank you. Yeah, I think you might be right that this is a French one.
Yeah. I think quite a bit. I'm no expert.
I mean, See, I found this one, the original blade on it, and that's the extension on a scabbard, right?
Yeah.
But the extension is actually
Yeah, it's
a lot longer, if you would think. I mean, that piece only here is like this long.
Right.
I think we are just missing a lot more leather here before
Yeah.
that piece came out.
Yes.
And also, you know, the markings that we have. I'm gonna see this picture here. See, these are the markings on a blade.
Yeah.
Who's the manufacturer?
Right, the maker.
Who made it? And there's markings right here underneath.
Yeah.
1837. Yours is stamped right here, 1838.
Yeah.
There is a mark here, and I think you are correct about these marks that they're being French. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm not even sure if this blade is original.
I don't think it is.
I think somebody made a replacement and then they punched in some of these numbers here to make them look like
I don't know that. See, when I did the
It doesn't have a bleeder, first of all. Okay, the bleeder is the main thing that it's on these blades and these edges and all that stuff. It's just, and then somebody put a grinder to it, even if it's not.
right.
Everything is pretty rough on it. I think if this was a nice original piece, if it was just left alone, I would be interested. But the way it's the collectors who want this stuff.
You want
It's not there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say no on this.
Okay.
Even though I think the handle is original. I think the scabbard is also original. It's missing that metal pointy piece on it.
Yeah.
But the blade and the mark on it is not there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. See, it should be like on both sides. On this side it has a disc maker, and on this side it has this, and none of this is on it. But then once again, the French one, look at the French one. It's got a nice bowl at the end, like really nice bowl. This one actually doesn't have a bowl because it's got this.
I'll show you.
See, there's a lot of different ones. There's
Yeah.
thousands. There's so many kinds of these. These
Different
are very
variations,
This,
yeah.
but this knob here, this exact knob, is very different than the most of them. This is what
Yeah.
differentiated. That was like the 1811, I believe. If you look up 1811 briquette.
Well, it says Napoleonic officer sword. So like this one is tied to the French, army. Man, somebody even made it like really sharp when they grind it down, Cool piece, but I'm gonna pass just
Okay.
because
Okay.
what's been done to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No problem.
So.
I just wanted, like I said, check it out and see what it.
And this one in this condition that nobody even touched anything, and this one somebody's asking $1,500. So they're up there, I mean.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty. Alright, man. Thank
sorry,
you.
my friend.
Thank you
Hey,
for the
appreciate
information,
you.
though.
Thank you. It's so cool. At least I thought it was cool. So I bought this over 2 years ago, and I even shot, maybe even more. I shot a video when I bought this at the thrift store. I think I picked it up for like 25 or 30 bucks, something like that. And I thought it was not only that it's, old, fully functional, but it has these really, really cool legs. They're holding like a crystal ball, claws, right? That they're grabbing onto stuff, and that is just so cool, right? And I'm like, I looked it up. Some exterior site was selling them for like 300 bucks. I'm like, okay, there's money to be made. So I brought it here. We put it for 250. Then it went down to 200. Then 150. Then 100. It's still here. So sometimes, just because it's old and cool, it doesn't mean that, you can ask some crazy number. I got a feeling if I drop the price now to like 50 bucks, maybe I'll get it. Antiques and stuff like this, it's very, very hard now. Do I want to sell this online? Probably not. Too big, too bulky. The shipping will eat up most of the profit, and it is fragile. It's probably 100 years old now, and sometimes it's just, you think you're right, and then you are so wrong. So you learn all the time. Bad buy. How many are in the box here? I think it's a count 12, but
Yeah.
a couple short, right?
Yeah,
In this
I-
box.
yeah.
That's how you got it, basically. Yeah. I'm surprised they're actually like not sealed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So, but it looks like these are all new, right? They've
Yeah.
never been.
never been. The box was sealed. I took one for my mom for Christmas and one
Okay.
for my
Okay.
girlfriend.
You basically end up with the whole box from the storage unit, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you need to get out of them? I'm seeing a ton of them being sold actually on eBay, but most of them people are selling either like used or open box, There's few new ones. Here's one 75, but then open box 75. Here's a new one for 100, but most of them are used. Here's another new one for 110.
I was trying to get about 45 bucks a piece, but
Based on a few the new ones that sold here, 110, that's not too bad. 100 here, that's not too bad. Do even 400 bucks, 40 bucks a piece. I'll take them all then.
okay, I'll do it.
Works? All right, awesome.
Thanks.
Yep.
Like I said, you have always been good to me, so my first stop.
I do need your ID, please.
Yeah. How much is the sander?
Which one?
The small one?
think these we had them at 35 bucks. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Is there more? Because we did had prices on
There's
it.
a couple of different ones, but
Let me look it up really quick. I think we had 35 on them, but let me double check. Yep, 35 bucks.
35.
If you want, I'll do 30 bucks for you. I don't have a whole lot of room on them, you know, but when you have a second, did you autograph there on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, once every couple months I buy this stuff from a guy who buys returns and pallets from Home Depot.
Yeah, I thought about doing it.
But he does actually have very good hookup. He doesn't get the stuff from third party. His brother-in-law actually works for the distribution that sends these out to different companies. So, this thing has been used for sure.
No.
And is this supposed to come with it? No, this is a tool only. So I thought maybe with the battery.
Yeah, but it's supposed to come with sanding pads and that. And even it doesn't even have the pouch you catch.
Yeah, doesn't have anything on this one. So I would stay away from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
So,
good.
Did you count it? I want to make sure.
Yeah, got it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That helps because I just bought tires on my car.
And they're not cheap.
No, actually, for my Jeep I bought tires, but I got a good price on them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, a guy in Calumet City was selling rims and tires, and the tires were $832, so they were not bad. He was asking $400. He went down to $250. I offered him $200.
But just for the tires or tires and rims?
Tires and rims.
So now you can just get rid of rims if you don't want them.
Yeah. Well, my rims are on my Jeep are all beat up and everything.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna swap them, and for $200 I
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Oh, for sure.
I needed tires, so.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise you're paying $250 for each tire.
Yeah, exactly. And it's an 05. I usually just use it for my boat, but it's like I don't want to spend $800 for freaking so. And plus, I appreciate it. You know, I see you got a lot of Bears trucks, but no White Sox. No White Sox. No White Sox. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome.
As usual, before we go, the postcards. 389, 390, 391, 392, 393, 394, 395, 396. And the final and favorite one for today is 397. Check this one out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. This was very creative. Cheers.